The next query is about invoices. So we're going to move away from the seminars and contacts for a moment, and instead we're going to look at a list of her customers' invoices, their names, how they paid and how much they paid, sorted by the invoice date. So at this point, stop the recording and see if you can work out which of the tables we will need to answer this query. Okay, so now you've had a chance to look at that. Let's have a look. The customers' invoices, their names. So names are in customer, how they paid, payment type, that's an invoice, and how much they paid. Well, that's total in invoice as well, sorted by the invoice date, which is the invoice. So it looks like we're going to need these two tables. Now, are they connected? Yes, they are. They're connected by email address. So we can use those two just by themselves. Okay, fantastic. Let's go on and do the SQL for it. So again, we're going to start with select from. Now, we're talking about customer invoices. We can start from invoice, or we can start from customer. Doesn't really matter. I think we'll start from invoice with this one. When we're using just a normal join, it doesn't really matter which one we put first. But we want to join customer to invoice using, remember we have to put the using in or on email address. Okay, so using email address is the foreign key, primary key relationship. Now, we've got that result set. Let's select the things that we want to find out. We want the invoice number, the invoice date, the first name, last name, payment type, and total. And we probably would like to order this by the invoice date as well. Okay, so let's see how we go with that. Okay, so 17 invoices. You can see you've got the invoice numbers, invoice date. That's obviously a typo. First name, last name, payment type, and total. That's great. We've got all the invoices. Fantastic. Now you can see that some of them are by Visa and some of them by MasterCard, and you can see all the different totals. We can now do some things with that, but that's the next query, because if we check, we've got a list of her customers' invoices, their names, how they paid, and how much they paid, sorted by the invoice date. So we've done our job.